For the first 15 years of my life, I thought all of San Antonio looked like this, like the Southside. I never really ventured out beyond my mom's neighborhood. And I remember the first time I actually went to the Alamo with her, she said, for many, this was an American victory. But for us, it was Mexico that we lost. And I remember feeling how history can live in the same building but mean different things depending on who's telling it. And on this side of town, the missions still stand. A reminder of how indigenous people were held captive and erased, their gods killed and replaced with new ones. And yet just down the road here in the South Side is where I was baptized, where I learned to dance, sing, and laugh. When I look around, all I see are stories of who we are as Tejanos, and as natives to this land who never really left. The South Side holds grief and pride beautifully like that. We're the quiet heart of the city. Our stories, our ancestors, our cultura, they live here. And if you ask me, San Antonio isn't San Antonio without us.
The following moments may contain explicit language.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh my God, there it is. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Uncanceled Culture. I am Porky.
The Louie.
There's the Cranky. Everybody say what's up, Crank. Oh man. Well, how was everybody's week? How was everybody's Easter? I had a good time. All I can say is 14 shots in 2 days. It's pretty good.
So we celebrated on Saturday with, we got to see my aunt. My aunt's not doing too well, so we got to see my aunt during the day. Had a huge, basically like a funeral without the funeral. Like, you know how you get mariachis and flowers and all that?
Damn, bro.
We did that, right? And for her to see it, and it was cool, man. Like, she was there, she ate, she had fun, took pictures, and, you know, so it was great. Then we went and celebrated Easter with Sabrina's family. And usually, you know, I'm the cool uncle that walks in, and they're like, shots. Everybody was like, so I had to take the liberty of just starting it myself, and then nobody really wanted to join. So I had a few, and then after we were done there, we went somewhere else and finished off the night, and I had more. So it wasn't bad, man. It wasn't bad. I mean,
Well,
I got to see all my kids. Got to see all the kids.
All your kids?
Yeah, like all our kids, right? I got to see all of them, plus my grandbaby. So I was happy, man. We were good. Cranky?
Can you count them on one?
I can actually. Hey, we stop at 9, bro. Because we include my daughter-in-law and the baby, so that's 9.
I'm kidding.
The finger man. What's 9 times 4? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Cranky?
Yeah, it was when we celebrated actual Easter. You're not the first person that said they celebrated on Saturday or on Saturday. And I'm like, out of the 2 days, that was the worst one. Weather-wise.
Weather-wise, yes.
Yes, weather-wise, you're right.
Well, you know, I mean, it only rained really throughout the day. I mean, towards the evening, it wasn't
well,
really raining.
standing in under a 10 by 10 for 2.5 hours while it rained wasn't exciting, but the shots were good.
Well, we did Saturday because that way the family could go to the other family on Sunday. And then, we really didn't. We went and hung out with Vortex and his wife, and just kind of, you know, his wife cooked dinner, and we just kind of chilled.
I thought that dude was gonna lend us his sports pad.
But I think we're better here.
Like, I don't want to be looking at this crap.
That's you. All the other viewers want to see this. Oh boy, here we go.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna change it up, man. We're gonna put some Spurs stuff up.
Yeah, to cover all that. Cover all that crap.
The trash in the back over here in green. Yeah.
That's yellow stuff. The
yellow
cheese.
stuff over there.
The cheese heads.
Yeah. Waste management.
Oh man. Well, so.
Oh, hold on.
Hold on.
Happy National Beer Day.
Oh, happy National Beer Day. Yay. Sort of product placement. Here you go. It's like beer.
I wasn't going to drink today, but it's National Beer Day, so I had to have one.
No, you had to drink today because then you wouldn't have opened up that thing.
True.
Didn't have a
You
didn't have a choice.
You never would know what I had in here
We know.
because it's covered.
We know.
We know.
So we're gonna go into this new little segment that yours truly came up with. Just something that to start off the show, get everybody revved up about the sports world here in San Antonio. So a little something that I call Rivercity Roundup.
Is
Plus.
it round up or run down?
I didn't even say the damn title right. It's Rivercity Rundown.
Okay. He said round up. I was like, wait a minute, that's not what we discussed.
Roundup. No, it's
Are you
Rivercity Rundown.
Are you gonna invent a little theme music?
A little
for that?
jingle?
to
I
put
already
the
did.
jingle.
I'm already there,
The little
bro.
jingle? You gotta put
I'm
the
already
jingle,
there.
man.
I'm gonna jingle. I was even thinking, should I do rock or should I do rap? I was like, what are the kids like these days?
Oh.
No. It's there. It's coming. It'll be there. But
To the lifestyle. Yeah.
lifestyle. That one. Oh my God. Well, anyway, so the River City Roundup, like I said,
Run down.
Let's try it again in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Come on, Porky.
River City Rundown. Okay, River City Rundown. And I thought it was a cool title too. I'm like, oh, this
And
is
he created
badass.
it. And he
It was like,
created
and I did it myself, and I can't even do it. Anyway. So again, it's a rundown of everything that's going on in the city right now, sports related.
Yes.
So let's start off with UTSA. UTSA had a game today, 4 o'clock against Tarleton State. I'm pretty sure they were going to win that one. And then
Wait, is that UTSA? What's
Is it baseball?
Yeah.
Oh, baseball, I'm sorry.
baseball?
UTSA baseball. They had their game today, and this weekend they have a 3-game series against South Florida, starting on Friday
Here.
in the Alamo City. And then, so UIW actually has an interesting today. Actually, they're playing University of Texas.
Oh.
UIW baseball.
Oh, okay. That's not what you sent, right? It's another one. Okay.
Oh, well, no. Okay,
Got
well,
it.
that
You're
one's
right, you're
coming
right.
up, too. And then UAW has a 3-game series this coming Friday, Saturday, Sunday against McNeese State University. Why is it McNeese State University?
McNeese?
Well, I mean, it's Texas State University.
Yeah. Or penitentiary. One of the two.
It just sounds weird to me. Anyway. And then UTSA women's softball next week has actually they were number 2 when I saw this, but now they're actually ranked number 1 in the nation. So UTSA will be playing the number 1 ranked Texas Tech Red Raiders.
So they are ranked.
So
I mean, they ended last season pretty high.
they're right now they have an up and down season.
I mean, when you're paying $5 million for a pitcher,
Well, she's not there no more.
Yeah,
she's
she
still
is.
there.
She's still there. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, she is. Where'd she go, Louis?
Yeah.
Where did she go? Did she go to the pros?
I thought she went. Never mind.
Well, she did get
She's
drafted.
gonna make
She did get
money.
drafted.
She get
She did
drafted.
get drafted.
Okay, well, she did get drafted.
That's why I
but
thought she wasn't there, but that goes to show how much I've been paying attention to her.
Well, again, like we talked about, they probably make more money in college now than they do
Honestly,
going pro.
Honestly, I think the most softball I've seen is all of Destiny's highlights, and that's it. That's it. I haven't seen anything else, man. So I haven't really. I usually don't keep up with them anyways until it gets into the playoffs.
Oh, right.
You know,
right. Women's college World Series.
honestly, with them and with college baseball, I really don't
True.
don't keep up with it until they get to the playoffs.
That's why when you say UIW, I'm like, here? I didn't know they still had a team.
Who are these guys?
Yeah, they got uniforms and everything.
Uniforms and everything.
Matching cleats, and they have bats, and I think they
Oh,
have
my
gloves too.
Oh man. Playing that old Colt
Oh
45.
my God! Well, keeping with the baseball theme, our own San Antonio Missions have their home opener tonight against the Corpus Christi Hooks. It's a 6-game series.
Dang.
6 games from here all the way to Sunday. 6-game series. And Louis said they already started playing, and they are
1-3.
1-3.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I know they in what they're not Texas League anymore, right? They're actual what are they still Texas League?
Oh, they are Texas League.
They're still Texas League.
Yeah,
So
I
still
think
Texas League.
next season or whenever because they're still AA, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
They did the what 1 year, 2
Yeah,
years,
1
yeah.
year.
So
Triple
whenever
A,
they
and then
do
they changed.
well, they're supposed to go back, aren't they? I thought they're supposed to go back
All we know
to
is
AAA.
they showed us pictures of a new stadium that we're paying for
already with opening day prices.
Right.
So Cranky, what were the prices like?
Well, I mean, I don't know if you remember how much it costs down the lines in, first base and third base.
Like closer to the
$8,
dugout?
$10.
Like closer to the dugout?
well, I guess I don't know not closer to, I guess past the dugout.
Okay, like going a little bit towards
the
Bartman area.
outfield. Yeah, going
Okay.
towards Bartman area. Yeah, about what $8. So I heard they're between $22 to $30 something dollars. there.
Bro, I got tickets right behind the third base dugout, the second or third row, for like $30 last season
For $30 for one?
for one.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you got your eyes poked out.
Well, I mean,
Gotta home.
they had apparently they had a giveaway. They had a whole bunch of stuff, but
So basically, you're paying for the giveaway, the
you're paying for
ticket.
yeah. Well, how else are they gonna pay for the stadium?
$22 for your jersey that you got there 2 hours
Yeah,
before the game.
Yes,
got
what you're
free.
saying.
We got free.
That y'all got free.
Yeah.
Free. Let's see the air quotes. Free.
But yeah, to pay $22 to sit almost in the lawn just doesn't make.
To pay $22 to see players that are probably never gonna make the major leagues
Well, you
is
know what?
fucking ridiculous.
And when we
dude.
went, it wasn't last year. Now that I remember, when we went, Tatis was there and he was playing.
I remember I seen him.
Was he hurt?
Yeah. Huh?
Was he hurt?
Well, yeah, but he was doing his rehab assignment
But I remember seeing Tatis before he even got the call to the show.
before
Before-
his first time going.
Yeah,
to the
before he
major
went to the major leagues.
leagues.
You mean before he got suspended for?
Yeah, PEDs.
But yeah, you're seeing players that are
They'd be
not.
bagging groceries later.
Yes.
Selling cars.
Well,
It's not
if we ever had a shot to interview any of those guys, it's probably out the door at this point. We're never gonna get a chance to get on the field and interview those guys in the
we
dugout.
are, because we're gonna give them a
No,
chance
we're
to
not.
be able to say, "Hey, hold up!" Like,
We'll just go to the car wash they're working at and ask them if they have time after they get this BMW.
when you go order your coffee, the barista, you gotta tell them, "Hi, how's the season going, man?" So yeah. Anyways, I mean, at 1-3, what do you expect, bro? If I would have said they were 4-0, wow, okay. And I think we need to go check this out. I'm still gonna go to a game.
Is it already one of those things where, like, well, as long as we beat the Hooks, yeah, we're good. We're good.
Our in-state
Well,
rival?
compare it to this, but back when I don't even know. I don't even think it was 10 years ago. Maybe it was when they used to have the preseason games in the Alamo Dome with the Rangers.
Oh
and-
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot what it was called.
Yeah. I
Something
don't remember.
weekend.
Right.
And how much were
Big
those
show weekend or big
show weekend?
I
Something
think it
like
was
that.
called.
How much were those tickets back then?
They couldn't have been that expensive. $30 maybe.
You see, and you're actually seeing maybe
The actual major league
leaguers.
guys. Didn't Boston come here and play?
I don't even know how many. I don't even know.
I thought maybe Boston might have come in and
I
played
forget how many
here.
years they did that though too.
Wish we had a stat guy. They don't pay us enough to.
Wi-Fi
get
is
us
kind of
up.
slow, buddy.
They were approximately $25 to $35.
See,
Same thing
Hey,
that you're paying.
hey,
to
we guessed
There's
right.
submissions.
submissions right
Guess
now,
right.
and you're actually seeing big leaguers. Well, yes and no. Right?
There might be one or two guys there that are kind of gonna be looked at.
in AAA.
Yeah, no,
But
in
you're-
Double A. But I mean, you know what I mean. They're
No,
gonna work
be
their
looked
way
at
up.
for AAA.
yes,
Yeah, they're gonna work their way up.
They
It's
do,
not
they
like
do.
but unless you're really into the minor league players, you're not gonna. We're not going to watch the game and be like, "Whoa, this guy's gonna be called up to the show pretty soon."
Unless you're the
You're
girl
just
from.
going. Well, we usually go for dollar beer night. So
Yeah, that's what I'm
else-
saying. Was it worth it to go for $1? I said, we're not the lady from Bull Durham. You know,
Well,
that's not how interested
I don't remember
we are.
which one of y'all sent the video, but of all the giveaways that they're having this year, they actually have some pretty cool jerseys that they're giving away this year.
Was it the guy from Syracuse?
Nah, I
What?
think I sent it.
Oh, you?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Cranky sent it.
Cranky said.
Yeah.
That's what I was wondering if there was a giveaway tonight because for the ticket. I mean,
Well, but it's opening day. It's opening night here. So you got to think.
yeah.
You got to think the people that have waited all season just to see some baseball. I wouldn't doubt that it's packed today.
It might be.
You
It
know,
might be.
today. And then,
Well, what
and then after seeing the showing that they're gonna put on,
So-
it might not be the rest of the series.
So wait, games usually start about what 7:05,
7:05.
right? 7:05. Gates open about an hour before,
Give or take.
about 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
I just drove by there. There ain't nobody in the stands.
I didn't see.
It was nobody
I
in
didn't
the
see nobody
stands.
either. I didn't see nobody either.
Maybe those.
So there wasn't a
those
giveaway.
prices.
That means
No,
there
no,
wasn't a-
exactly right.
there
yeah,
wasn't a giveaway
Probably
then.
wasn't a giveaway for that one. But
Okay, now get this. What I also saw is that it's opening. Today's Tuesday, opening night, whatever, and the tickets were that much. Now every Tuesday after this is $2 night, which is $2 beer, hot dogs.
they have $2
Sodas.
parking, $2
$2, yes.
beer, yeah, $2 everything.
Yeah.
Do they have a limit?
On the beers.
Remember they used to limit you to like 4 at a time or something like
Oh
that.
yeah, that you could only go get.
Now it's
so
like 2 at a time.
Yeah, but how big are the beers too?
I think they're 10 ounces.
Like Fiesta
yeah,
size. Oh.
10 ounces, 8
If
ounces,
even
10
that, yeah.
ounces.
Well, at least it's cheaper, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Fiesta, you're paying $8, $10 for a beer.
Yeah, I saw a medal giveaway that had the stack of cups for Fiesta on a medal. That was cool. Reminded me of the old days.
Well, anyway, good luck to the missions. Maybe they'll win a couple of games.
Maybe
you
6,
know,
7.
6, 7 games, maybe. Out of these next 6 coming up. But big news out of the Frost Bank Center. Wemby with a rib contusion, which is good. No crack, no, not that crack.
Wait,
Calm
on the
down.
side?
Calm down, people. Calm down. There was no fracture. There was no, anything. It was just contusion. Why don't they say bruise?
Well, there were some reports that I saw that said bruised ribs, but then I saw other ones that say contusion. So same.
For the same reason they don't say fat, they say obese.
Are you being politically correct? Well, so he ended that. So
So he's doubtful for tomorrow.
okay, so doubtful for tomorrow, and
He has to play one more game of 20 minutes
yes,
to be considered for
20
the
or 15?
20.
20.
Yeah,
20.
to be
It has
considered
be
for the
20.
postseason
Yeah.
accolades.
So how are they gonna? How are they gonna? So if okay,
They'll put him on.
so
minimum
basically he can't miss, or he can miss one game.
restriction. Well, he can. There's what
3 games left.
3 games left, so he's gonna miss one.
He's gonna miss one, which is
He's-
probably gonna be the last game.
Yeah, he could. And he's gonna miss that one, so he's got to play the second.
So he
game.
has to play at least 2 games.
So he's gonna miss against Denver again, probably.
So he has to play 20 minutes in each of the 2 games.
No. He has to play one game of 20 minutes. That's
Oh, so they just do it and get it out of the way.
it. No, well, he's gonna sit out tomorrow.
He's gonna sit. He's gonna have to.
Yeah.
I mean,
Look, I'll tell you right now.
no, he won't. I mean, he's gonna.
He's gonna miss tomorrow. He's gonna play against Dallas.
Okay, miss tomorrow against
Portland.
Portland.
He's gonna play against Dallas, and then he's not gonna play against Denver.
He'll play his 20 minutes against Dallas.
Yep.
And then he'll play.
And then-
Or they'll just play the 20 minutes against Denver.
And beat his own record for the fastest person to get to a double-double.
8 minutes and 30
He's
seconds.
going to do it at 8 minutes this time.
And 28
and,
seconds.
and beat his own record that he beat Bootsy Collins. Jackie Moon. The Jackie Moon stat, dude, that was hilarious. That was a good one. A Jackie Moon stat. Stephon Castle.
Another
The
triple.
triple-double. How many? Another triple-double? How many has he had?
That's his 5th of his career.
How many this year?
5.
No, he had one last year, I think.
Did he have one last
I
year?
think he had one last year.
I was
so-
trying to look that up too today, and every time I pulled it up, it would only said Spurs leader triple doubles in the season. So DeJounte had 17 in the season,
Yeah.
and then they have Castle at 5. So I couldn't pull up
Yeah, I think
Spurs-
he had one last
Spurs
season. I think he has
career.
4 this year.
If-
Spurs career triple doubles.
That's probably your iPhone.
Yes.
I don't know why you guys stick with that. Anyway, so where are we at now? Like, what are they gonna do?
He has 4 triple doubles this season.
5. Yesterday was 5th.
No, but this is his 4th. That was his 5th of his career.
Oh, okay.
He has 4 this year. He had
Okay.
1 last year.
So what are we gonna do? Are we hoping for some
For first seed?
OKC
No.
losses, or are we just like what do they do now? What do they do?
I
They
think,
can't finish any lower than second.
yeah, I think you. I
They
think
can
you
either
take that.
finish first or second, and I highly doubt that OKC is gonna rest any of their players. Just for the fact that they don't want San Antonio to have.
I mean, there's
Number
3
one.
games left. They're behind 3. They're beating back 3 games. Aren't they 3.5?
Are we three?
They're behind 2.5.
We're still 2.5.
They-
It's been 2.5
the-
since last week.
So their magic number is what? OKC is like 2,
1.
1.
If there's only 3
Oh,
games left.
you're right.
If there's
One.
only, if there's
So
only
they
3
just
games
got-
left, so
so
they would
they
have to
don't
win
have
1
to-
game.
Who are they playing next?
They play.
The Lakers, I think.
Oh my God! And they're missing all their players.
They're playing the Lakers tonight
In LA, right?
in LA. They play the Clippers in LA tomorrow.
Nah.
Then they play Denver in Denver on Friday, and then they finish off with the Suns at home.
So they got 4 games.
They
left.
got 4 games. Yeah, because it's a half. We're behind a half.
2.5.
game.
2.5.
Wow. Well, I say, you know what?
See, but the thing about the teams are playing, they all have something to play for.
Yeah. Especially Phoenix.
Yes.
The Lakers too. Oh, well, I mean,
Well, who do
they
they
have
have?
to clinch the 3rd seed. They don't have the 3rd seed clinched yet.
No, they don't.
Yeah, the Lakers with Bronny James. You see Daddy get mad at him the other day?
No,
Was
you
that-
see
was-
Daddy
was-
get mad at the guy that didn't set the screen for him.
Didn't see that.
It was Bronny's freaking dumb pass, but Dad got mad because the other guy didn't set the correct screen. I'm like, dude.
So he stood there arguing like a little baby.
Yeah,
Little baby. Oh my God.
doing his signature. So,
Like that guy from TikTok.
yeah, that's exactly what he was doing.
Oh my God.
So the Denver game.
Well, I mean, you
Well,
know,
let me start
Go
off
for
by
it,
saying
yeah.
that I was stuck in the rain and I didn't really get to see it till overtime. But y'all go ahead.
it shouldn't have gone to overtime, so you should have missed the whole game.
True.
So what do y'all think? Your thoughts?
Fox
What-
sucked.
I heard that.
He played like he a bit.
He played like Bronny James.
He played like he was losing it on purpose.
Yes.
Really?
He played like he bet the under on himself.
Well, if he did, which one was it? Was it underdog? Was it?
I know.
Oh, he's high tech, man. He's probably in MGM or something.
I
So,
mean,
so
4
what-
air balls,
Oh, that
right?
bad.
And then you had at least 3 that hit the front of the rim, 1 that hit the back of the backboard and clipped the rim. Like he was way off. Like that's one of the guys you would think like did he forget his contract?
He's usually
like,
on.
What happened?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, he's usually on.
Yeah, I mean when he's on, he's on. When he's off, he's off, right? But when he's off, he's not jacking up shots, and he was not. He would drive in, do his signature little spin, fade away, step up, and shoot, and he was just off, bro. Like
Bad.
he had a chance to tie the game. He had a chance. Well, they had a chance to take the lead when he threw the alley oop away. Then he had a chance to tie it. He was just bad, bro. He
Feel
was
like a behind the back Rod Strickland type
almost
thing.
almost a Rod Strickland play. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I brought that one out of the bag. Bet y'all don't remember that one.
No,
Y'all
of
too
course
young
not.
to remember that one.
Oh, damn. I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
no,
we're
the
just talking
camera,
about-
Yeah,
Damn.
man. Remember, we're
Damn.
on camera now.
Them.
Them. Yeah, they're too young for that. They
Um,
don't remember.
You know what the radio guy was saying, and I'm gonna say because the radio. I don't want y'all to think I'm plagiarizing. I don't want to say stuff. You
You
know,
want to be like the other podcast?
like the other podcasts that plagiarize people.
Shots fired.
But the radio guy was saying, you know, when it came down to the fourth quarter, it seemed like they were showing that they played 3 games in 4 days. So basically, he was saying by air balls and by hitting the front of the rim that they didn't have their legs under them. They were tired. Then you're playing in Denver. I don't know. Louis been there.
Altitude.
Is it really a factor?
When you're drinking beer, yes.
Okay, so
When you're drinking beer and taking and drinking their whiskey, yes, it is. It definitely plays a factor. I will say that.
like even if you're indoors, like the way they were playing, like in an arena.
I mean, I think so because it's still the altitude. You're still above sea
mile
level.
up.
You know
You're
what I
still
mean?
mile
Yeah.
high.
So I still think yes, it plays a factor. I know that it plays a factor. I mean, I don't know if they have oxygen pumping in like in casinos. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I know it plays a factor in your stamina. I know that, right? Now Denver, I guess they play there all the time, so they're used to it.
Yeah.
And then like Cranky said, if you're playing 3 games in 4 days, you know, you might be struggling. But I mean, I'll say this: that's an excuse because they were up the whole game, and it wasn't that it looked like they were tired. It looked like they were sloppy. It looked like they were doing things uncharacteristic of the way they've been playing this whole month or the last month. So and honestly, I never thought about it, but the way Cranky said it, the way the guy said it, it did look. If you really think about it and you step back, it did look like Fox was doing stuff on purpose. It looked he looked like the team against Bam when he scored 83. They were doing it on purpose for him to score. Like that's what it looked like. It looked like Fox was trying to keep them in the game. It was weird. It just seemed very odd and very off.
So isn't that something that Cranky's brought it up before too, that they start off strong and then they get to the point to where they're just chunking up threes or they're not running clock and, things like that. And Cranky's always said that. He's like that always happens. They always get that lead, and then next thing you know they're only up by 2, only up by 1, and
they
it's
don't
like,
stick to what got
happened?
them the lead though. Like a lot of the times, it's not the 3. Yeah, they hit threes and they do right, but it's not only the threes. It was a lot of transition. It was a lot of moving the ball around and cuts and lobs. That's what got them the lead. And then when they have the lead,
they went away from it.
They go away from
Just
that and
went away
start
from
chunking
it.
up threes.
Okay, so does that, in you guys' opinion, does that, how do you say it? Is it, so everybody's always talking about the Spurs not having that playoff experience.
Mm-hmm.
So do things like that, where you should be doing what got you that lead the whole game, and then you get to the third quarter, fourth quarter, and you're not doing it. Is that have anything to do with experience? Is that what does that mean? Does it mean that they're just sloppy?
Go ahead, Crank.
I mean, I don't know, because that's not the first time they did that with Denver.
I don't think it was other teams too.
No,
right?
because they did that when they played Denver here. They were up 20 and they lost the game. The same exact way. Denver didn't have to lead the entire game to the fourth quarter, dude. Till like minutes left in the game.
Yeah,
They took the lead, and then they that one didn't go overtime though. The one here.
Right.
It would just Denver took the lead, and that was it. So that's why when these
pundits or whatever you want to call them,
these new fans nowadays think they know sports. When they talk about, well, we beat OKC 4-1, dude. Look what's happening with Denver. Like I mean, I don't know why they feel like they could walk with their chest out. They don't even play the game.
right?
They're not even playing. They just see record. They see them dominating. And we've been through heartbreak. We know what happens in sports.
0.4.
Bad pass.
Ray Allen.
Ray Allen.
Shasha.
Hakeem schooling David in his
that
MVP
was
season.
That was bad. That probably made him so upset that they did that in front of him.
Yes, having the number 1 seed and losing to an 8 seed. We've been through that, man.
I'll tell you this. This is what I think. I think that it does play a factor, right? Experience. The way we talked last week about IQ, I think experience does play a factor, but I also feel that it's the inexperience of the coach right now. Because if you see your players jacking up threes at 18 seconds on the shot clock, you have the lead. I'm calling timeout. He loves to call timeout. So call timeout.
Good old
Bring your
timeout,
players
Mitch.
in and be like, bro, pass the ball around. Let's get a good look. Let's get a cut. Let's throw another lob. Let's do what's gotten us here, and let's push it. I'll say this. While Pop's still here, I think he needs to have a conversation with Pop.
Yeah.
I don't know how much you're gonna get out of him.
Why do you make it sound like that, Louis? Well, he's still here.
Well,
I mean,
you saw him when they showed him the last time. You know, I'm just saying, while he's here, I think you need to have a conversation with him and say, hey, look, what are we doing, or what do we need to do? Like, what do you think, or at least just give me your feedback. What have you seen, right? Because you know, Pop, if he can, he's watching the game. He's watching it because he's a freaking Spur at heart and for life, right?
Por vida.
I would, or if I was Pop,
Yeah, I
I'd
get
pull
what
that
you're
dude
saying.
by his ear and be like, bro, call timeout and stop doing this.
Especially going into the playoffs, like there's gotta. I didn't want to believe it. Not that Mitch is my favorite of all time. I just thinking, well, maybe it's the players, maybe it's just other things, or maybe that's their ego or whatever. But
Yeah,
it's
but
like,
what are
well,
you there
that.
for?
But if you're the coach, you should be controlling that stuff.
Yeah.
You shouldn't. They shouldn't be doing what they want. No, you should do exactly what he said, and that's the difference between Pop and Mitch.
Oh yeah.
Because of the way the players are. Because the players will already know, damn, we shouldn't be doing this.
And the
Let's
way-
go back.
and the
Let's
way
start
Cranky
doing this
said-
again.
The way Cranky said that Mitch hasn't, we haven't really seen him stand up for his players. I haven't really seen him get on his players either.
Yeah.
The way Pop used to. Pop in the first quarter would yank you and be like, sit your butt down, and then give you an earful and then pat you on the back and say, all right, get back in there.
Yeah.
That was Pop.
Right.
And honestly, this game, that Denver game, had a playoff feel to it.
Oh, of course.
yeah.
Because they were
did.
both playing for something. The Spurs were still going for the number 1 seed. Denver still trying to, solidify their spot in the playoffs.
They're only going to get better.
Yeah, no, they
They're only
are.
gonna
They
get
are.
better.
But I think these are the experiences that you need, but learn from it. Because if you continue to do the same thing, it's insanity, bro.
That's the exact definition of insanity. Louis? So speaking of other sports.
Yeah. So our daughter was, she's a freshman in college.
Not my daughter, his daughter.
Yeah.
We weren't speaking of other
You
sports. We were speaking of basketball, but
Well, basketball's a
but
sport.
to transition to another sport.
Well,
Well,
that's the question.
Yes,
That's the
okay.
transition, Trey.
That's the transition. That's the
That's
question.
the transition, sir.
So in her class, they were having a debate, and it was, is video gaming a legitimate sport? A lot of boys in her class said yes, of course, right? Because they're all gamers now. That it is,
Oh,
but
everybody's a
majority
gamer.
said that it's not, because the real definition of sport says that it's a physical activity that includes exercise, but it also mentions skill. So yes, no. So she wanted us to bring it up, right, on the podcast, because she would love to hear our opinion. Of course, they think that we're hilarious, so it's good that there's some young ones.
It's
that
good
still
that we
think
got the
we're funny,
kids.
Yeah.
The kids is on our side.
Yeah,
So
but
she
she
get-
was like, I'd like to hear y'all's opinion.
So
on
is she gonna play this for them? This part, this segment?
Oh yeah, no, she's definitely gonna
Okay.
play this. She said that her professor was like, didn't take a stance on it, because she said, because it was really her and another guy that were kind of going back and forth debating, and the professor was like, look, both of y'all bring up valid points, right? But she wanted to see what our opinion, what we thought about it, if it was a sport or not, how we thought.
Well, I'm gonna say real quick before we start that, since she's gonna play it for her classmates, trigger warning.
Professor,
Might hear some language that may not pertain to the class.
that is only
Hey, they're in
suitable for-
college, man. They should already
They're
know.
over here,
They're
man.
adults, man. They should know this freaking language. So that Louis brought that up, and it just so happens that my brother is in charge of the esports over at Southside, and I made sure I asked him. I was like, "Hey, bro, is it okay if I use your name? If bring up your what you got going there? He said, yeah, go for it. So when we were talking about that, I said, you know what? I'm going to send him a question and I'm going to see what he says because that's exactly what he's in charge of. They have so much, man, I can't even tell you the amount of things that they got going on right now over there. They've got like this drone soccer thing. They've got this 3D printing class. They just started their own little podcasting thing there with the kids. And next door, they've got the Southside, the Bobcat News, where they come out and they do all that stuff. So I went over there and I checked out all his stuff, right? So I sent him the question, and this is what he said. So let me try and get through this. So this is what he had to say about whether or not esports was considered a sport or not. So he said, so if you ask, how do you look or define sports, then people right away think physical activity, not physical contact, because then that would rule out games like golf, bowling, tennis, because it doesn't involve like an actual physical contact like hockey or football or anything like that. So he says, so if you think just physical activity, then people think sitting in a chair, not moving their body, is not physical. So then what about archery? What about shooting? What about Formula One? So it's about the use of motor skills or reaction more than the use of hand-eye coordination, like in baseball, football, strategy, analyzing situations and reacting to them and your opponent. So isn't that in all sports just a different way of reacting with physical movement, whether it's throwing a ball, whether you're swinging a bat, you're hitting someone? In esports, you're physically reacting by hitting the right keys: left, right, back, forward, duck, jump, press the fire button.
Down, left, right,
Up, down, left, right, BA, select, start. Remember? Contra, baby. Contra, yeah. So all of those, you're analyzing and reacting. And he says, and you have to think about teamwork. If you play on a team, because knowing each other's strengths, playing the right positions based on what the team needs, that's very common in esports. If sitting at a keyboard was not physical, then you would not have work injuries like ergonomic chairs and keyboards, carpal tunnel syndrome. It's about organization. Then esports has all that in professional teams, and these players practice a lot. Chess is recognized as a sport by committees. Like we say, esports is not your traditional sports. So that was, and I see the point, because it's like, okay, just because that there's no physical contact, you're still having to analyze the situation, analyze the game. What moves do you have to make? If you're playing on a team, what moves do you have to make as a team to make sure you win? So I do see that. I do see, it. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I mean, it's definitely a sport of some sort.
I'll let Cranky go next.
No, you go. I'll go last.
All right. So I did see both sides as well, right? And this is what I told her. I said, I get it. I can see the physical part, because honestly, yes, there is strategy. Like, even whether you're playing against somebody or you're playing against a computer, you have to figure out either a strategy, or you got to figure out like an algorithm. You got to figure something out, right? You got to find,
because what is the ultimate goal?
To win.
To win.
So
to win.
And I did tell her, yeah, you prepare, you can practice. You can prepare, especially if you're gonna play like in a tournament. My son love to go play in those tournaments, right? If you're gonna play in a tournament, you prepare, you practice. And I think there is the physical part of it. I think is like, there's times when you're sitting in that chair for so long, you have to have some kind of stamina. You know what I mean? And I get that part, right? I get all that. The way he said, maybe the carpal tunnel. Okay, I can see your fingers getting tired, your wrist getting tired, all that. I get all that. But then I see the other side is like, yeah, but you're still, I don't know, man. It's to me, I'm still kind of like up in the air, because I think Cranky said it when we talked about this earlier, it was when we get older and our motor skills start to kind of decline a little bit.
Hey.
And we can't go out there and swing the bat like we used to, or throw the ball, or whatever it is. We can still pick up a controller and practice and get pretty good. Because I know that when they had those Madden tournaments, I wanted to get in those because I thought I was unbeatable.
Give me that Wii remote.
Yeah, you know, but
hit that baseball.
But then he mentioned, but can those that are gamers go out and get in the batting cage and hit a fastball?
True.
Can they shoot a jump shot?
Can they go run?
Can they catch a football?
Right? Can they catch a football?
So, I don't know.
6'7"?
6'7".
I don't know.
Frankie?
I mean, I didn't see both sides. I just saw one side. And no, it's not a sport. And it's not has nothing to do with contact like the way y'all say. It's just physical activity. You're sitting down, you're playing. That means I'm an athlete. What would I do at work? Because I got a keyboard too.
Well, yeah. But you're getting paid to do that, right?
So are they, obviously, if they're on Twitch?
They are. And you can get scholarships.
This is not a sport. It's not a sport, man. They're not athletes doing. That's not something
So you wouldn't consider them
That's not something you have
athletes.
to be athletic to do. I think in sports you have to be athletic to play sports.
Well, I like what he said. He goes, I guess they'd consider it a sport because you can place bets on them.
Well, they consider it a sport because I don't consider it a sport.
Yeah.
But I'll place bets on them.
Yeah, you can still go online, Underdog or whatever, and put bets on the esports teams that they have, like the whatever it is they play for, not Fortnite.
He also said, I'm gonna keep quoting Cranky because he put a lot on here. They also can't be on an injury report.
I mean, Porky just said right now that they can get carpal tunnel. Carpal tunnel was invented in the 80s, man. And it wasn't invented by freaking gamers. It was invented by people who have office jobs that are always typing. Typing is something they don't teach in school anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
Like cursive.
The cursive.
Yep.
Yeah.
Typing. So carpal tunnel is not a sports injury. Carpal tunnel is an office injury.
Well, and I think Sada took offense to it also. Not offense, but I think she was like, well, no. Because there was a debate for a long time. Was cheer, was dance a sport, right? And she's like, she said it, I consider it a sport. She was because I have to stretch, I have to be in shape, I have to work out, I have to, be able to do physical activities, jump, do whatever, do the different moves. Like, I do consider that a sport. And if that was a debate, is it really, is it not? Then you're going to bring now gaming into this. She goes, if y'all are saying that mine wasn't a sport, then there's no way you're going to say this is a sport and mine's not.
Esports is a sport.
You know what I mean? And so I get her point in that as well.
I don't know where exactly I stand on it as far as I guess I see it differently because I see it maybe there's kids that aren't
Because your brother's a coach.
Well, because I think I see it that and actually seeing some of the kids that were there, right? Some of them may not be athletic. Some of them may not be able to throw a football or, yeah, exactly. Some of them may not be able to do that. So in a sense, they would consider it a sport because those are things that are good at.
Yeah. I mean, do I like what they're doing? Yes. It's keeping some people out of trouble and, getting them into something that could be more productive and more, give them more opportunities. Like you said, there's scholarships now.
They can get scholarships. They can get scholarships
things like that.
for that.
That's great. But to call it a sport, I'm still not sold on it. I'm not like Cranky. Cranky said no. I'm just not sold on it yet. I'm not sold on it yet.
I see the aspect. I just think when it's when it's kids that you wouldn't see on a football field or a basketball field or a basketball field, on a basketball court, on a baseball field, but they're doing something. Yeah, it may not be physical, it may not be anything like that, but they are good at what they do. So I can, and I can see it. Maybe not call it sports.
I'd
What
be
else you
good
gonna
at.
call it?
I mean, I'd be good at that too if my dad didn't tell me to put it away and go play outside.
We grew up in a different time, Crank.
Shit.
He didn't go stomp on it and
Remember having to go to sleep at 2:00 in the morning, or else we'd get in trouble.
Man, I played Rygar one day till 7:00 in the morning. Man, I started like at 10. And then
when I got
before.
the original Nintendo with Super Mario, bro, I did the same thing. I played it all the way until like 7 in the morning, paused it,
Yeah.
because you couldn't save it.
Couldn't save it.
And I would go lay down or go do whatever they asked me to do and come back and then start up again. And then, I beat it in a day. I mean, yeah, I think like Frankie said, I would be good at it too if that's all I did.
Yeah, I get it.
I mean, if you're gonna call that a sport, that's another notch on the belt of another participation award. Another way to just make them feel like, oh, cuddling them again, coddling them more, just coddling them.
Well, yeah, I don't know if I would go that far. Participation trophy?
I mean, they have also awards and they win money. You know what I mean? Like, I get it, right? But I don't know.
I guess
I like the competition of it.
I guess
I
yeah,
like the
because I've seen
competition of
it.
I really do.
I guess the thing is like, I guess people have problems with it being e-sports. Like if it was called something else like
A sports.
EA Sports.
It should just be it should be gaming. It should just be gaming, not a sport. I mean,
Gaming athletics.
even if it is, I don't know if it's on TV yet, but if it is, I'm not gonna sit there and watch it.
Like hockey.
Exactly, but it's still, I consider that more sport than this.
Or like tag.
Tag.
Oh my God! Would you sit down and watch tag all day?
No, I've seen it
I've
just to
seen
see
it.
how.
When that's all they were showing at
Just a-
Twin Peaks.
Maybe it's just the crank in me seeing that these stuff that we invented when we were kids are now being freaking shown on TV, and people are getting stuff that we invented.
They're getting money for this.
And getting money for this crap, thinking like they're so good at it. I'm like, dude, you know how good we were at that?
Put me in the house and see how fast I move.
Jeez.
With socks on a slippery floor.
There was another one. I don't know if you saw that one, the flick football.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
It's a professional sport now too.
Oh, if you couldn't
Like,
see it,
dude.
Cranky did air quotes. So you didn't see it in it, but he did air
I
quotes.
don't know what's wrong with my arms. They haven't moved in 3 episodes, but
But he's got a lot to say, ladies and gentlemen. He's got a lot to say.
You know who I didn't ask? I didn't ask my son. And he is one that games, and he is one that's on Twitch, and he does all that, and he's gone and played in tournaments. So I just threw him out the question. I'll get his answer.
I guess just the issue is the fact that it's called sports or like esports. Like they couldn't come up with a different name. Gaming, like Cranky said.
I think they just took it away from EA Sports.
yeah, I think so too. Because it's not. You're not just playing. You're not playing actual sporting games. You're playing. They're playing
Like
Fortnite.
shooting games and
Well,
Yeah,
Fortnite
shooting
and
games.
when you
Call of
see-
Duty, Call of Duty.
Call-
that's
yeah,
it,
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so it shouldn't be esport.
Overwatch. Well, I'll finish it off on this. Let's not take away from what these kids do.
Yeah.
No,
Let's because
let's.
that's
They
Cranky
took it away
says no.
from me when I
Cranky
was a
says-
kid.
Cranky's got some issues from 14 years old that I think he's got to resolve.
He's working through them.
Imagine if their dad broke their Nintendo when they didn't mow the grass. Imagine what would happen with them.
You've seen videos. Have you seen those? There was those videos that came out a long time ago of dads like running their lawnmowers over kids' Xboxes. You see how crazy they got when they did
Imagine if they would do that. I don't know what these kids would freaking do.
All right, so here's my son's response. He goes, I guess that's an answer. That answer is different from person to person. Me personally, I think it is, or at least can be one. It's recognized by many to be a form of competition that, depending on the game, can take a lot of skill and time to master, just like a normal sport. Hence why the term esports exists.
It's a good one.
Guess this
Good
is from the
response.
son that doesn't talk, so I doubt that's really from him.
So he,
No,
he AI'd it?
text.
He
He
ate
can,
it?
hey, he can text with the best of them, man.
he
can.
He put the question in AI.
He
and he got the
articulates so
answer.
well on text. He does.
Oh my God. Well, there you go. I mean, all I'll say is that let's not take away from what's trying to be accomplished in these schools, because it's taking over. You know what they're doing actually is they're actually recruiting from middle school.
Oh, yeah.
And even elementary if they have like these competitions. So they're looking for kids from elementary school through middle school up until high school, and of course by the time they get to high school they're ready to go.
Well, speaking of John,
Hey, John!
you know, for a long time we also said that cornhole wasn't a sport, and now it's on ESPN, and you have cornhole competitions everywhere.
Hey,
so
if there's anybody that knows how hard that goddamn game is to get out there and look cool trying to do it, me and Cranky can tell you a very bad time that we had.
I mean, how often did we play it, man?
No,
didn't play it.
that was the
didn't play
first
it.
time we
That-
actually
yes.
played
the
it.
time
yeah.
I played it when I went to Roosters, I played against a semi-pro, and it wasn't even the guy; it was the girl. She freaking was.
What was her name? Jackie Moon?
I don't remember what the hell her name was, but golly, she was killing everybody. So
Would you wanna love me sexy?
yeah.
I mean, if they're considered pros, they shouldn't be playing in those games like that.
That's
I mean, you
true.
don't see freaking.
How do you rank?
You don't see NBA players coming down to the YMCA. I got next.
You never know.
So they're not pros either. Cornhole people, they're not pros unless they're on ESPN. Even they're not pros.
I'm glad. I'm just glad we didn't play that 9-year-old kid that was with his dad and he was whooping on everybody. I was like, oh, okay, let's not play him. 1-2 barbecue, baby.
Or the-
1-2 barbecue.
Speaking of John, no, wait. or
We already went there.
Or the quadruple amputee that shot his. So, yeah.
How did he do?
It was with his
How
toe.
did he do
It
it?
was with his toe. They show a video.
Dude shot somebody, man.
Yeah.
The quadruple amputee,
Cornhole champion
cornhole champion, been on TV and everything.
shot somebody.
How'd he do it?
What I want to know is how he got the body on the side of the road. He asked for help and they told him no. And so how did he do it? That was my God.
Inquiring minds want to know.
He drove the car over there or something like that too. Or something? I don't
He
know.
drove the car.
Supposedly he drove the car. I don't know, dude.
Dayton James Weber
Oh my
is his
God.
name. So look it up.
There, yeah. Go ahead, go over there and look it up, man. So okay, so we got some minutes left. Let's do this. Let's end on this thing. It's really making me mad, personally. I really shouldn't be as mad as I am about it, but it is. This whole damn In-N-Out versus Whataburger. Now, we've heard Cranky before talk about, Whataburger sold out. They got bought out by somebody in Chicago, and everything's just not the way it is.
But it's still better.
But it's still better than In-N-Out, people. They have these people... I saw this one dude that got, and what are they getting? They're getting the damn patty melts.
Yeah.
Every video that I look at, when they say, well, I don't know why they're saying that In-N-Out is not as good as Whataburger. You're eating a patty melt.
Eat the burger.
Get the burger. And I even saw one where the guy, he said, oh, this is Whataburger. No, fool. That was not Whataburger. That looked like something from the corner.
I think I saw.
Yeah, and I'm like, this dude trying to. I'm like, no,
I
man.
think he did that as a.
So
A rage
joke.
bait,
Yeah, as a
rage
rage bait.
clickbait, whatever you want to call
So
it.
I'll say this. I know Sabrina loves Whataburger, but she's been disappointed lately with their fries. For whatever reason, they're not fresh. They're not as crispy. They're not, But if we had to choose, we're still gonna choose Whataburger.
June, I would choose.
Other people don't because you know why? All they grew up on was In-N-Out.
Why
And you could say the same for us, right? All we grew up on was Whataburger.
Because they're California. They're
But don't California my Texas.
Cranky's Texas.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah. So.
And I don't get I don't. I've been to In-N-Out. I've tried In-N-Out.
Yeah.
And I mean, I didn't like. I must have been hungry. Okay, I ate the damn burger, but doesn't mean I liked it. If you tell me the next day, hey, we're going to Whataburger, all right, let's go.
I mean, it wasn't bad. I didn't think it was better.
I think the only two things that In-N-Out has better than Whataburger are the prices
And the milkshake.
and maybe the milkshake too. Okay, three things. The milkshake, I guess. I never had the milkshake there.
I've never had
but
the milkshake.
It's pretty good.
presentation.
True.
Right.
True.
Yeah.
I mean, their presentation. I mean, you do eat what they say. You do eat with your eyes. You see something that looks good. You know. So their presentation is pretty good.
So you don't.
Is that
not
how-
like in Whataburger where you're opening it up and everything just kind of hanging out because they just threw it together.
What was that movie with Michael Douglas? Does this look like that?
But it's always the videos I always see. It's always the California people.
Of course.
I've never seen a Texas person
Say that.
say, "I haven't had In-N-Out, so I'm gonna go try it and see if it's better than Whataburger." No, all you see is Californians say, "Well, I say Whataburger's better than In-N-Out, so I'm gonna go try it." That's all you see. You never see a Texan do it. Texan go, because we got better things in our hand.
Well, even like that one where that stupid girl was like, "Well, I've never had Big Red before," and she tried Big Red, and she was like, "Oh my God, like seriously, Big Red."
That what?
She hated the
Yes.
taste of Big Red.
Who did? Oh,
There's
that-
some girl on
Yeah, yeah,
TikTok.
yeah,
She was
yeah.
doing. She was coming around here trying all the restaurants too.
Yes, I saw that.
Yeah, and then
I
she
saw
was
that.
trying I'm gonna try this, I'm gonna try that. Oh my God! So everything she ate, she hated.
I mean, I've gotten tired of Big Red before, but then I go back to
But
it and I like it.
the Big Red she tried was the fountain drink Big Red. It wasn't
I
a.
think those are better.
It wasn't a can, but I don't know.
Well, it
I mean,
depends on where you
You
get it
gotta
from.
combine
Yeah,
the
that could
syrup
be a
and the-
debate.
Yeah.
you
I
know?
guess it depends if it's good, but I don't.
That
I
could
always
be a
like
debate.
fountain drink better, but if you're right, if it has the right carbonation, if it's made the right way, right?
That could be a debate in itself.
True.
But if you want to do a legit In-N-Out better than Whataburger thing, then do it right and have a blind taste test. Have somebody freaking put a Whataburger in
I
In-N-Out.
thought you were gonna say get a blind person.
Yeah, you can do that too. I mean, that'd be even better because their taste buds are enhanced.
That's true. That's true.
That would be even better. Hey,
Oh my God!
I mean,
we don't know
see how I turned that into a positive?
the only handicapped person we know is John.
Maybe it would enhance his taste buds too, since he's got one less, part to feel with.
Well, we get the quad guy. He ain't got no arms to pick it up with.
Well,
He
you
can-
have to visit him in prison because he is definitely not getting out. Now, do they put him in a regular cell or do they put him in a
Is it a holding cell?
or do they put him in a smaller cell? Because he don't have anywhere to go.
I mean,
I don't know.
how do you cuff him?
Just wrap him up. We'll take him. Oh my
Don't coddle him, just swaddle him. Oh.
There.
Well, I know we're about to end, so I'm gonna bring back the quick shots or hot shots or whatever we call them. We've talked about kids. We've talked about kids at restaurants. We've talked about restaurant people and how sometimes they get frustrated too quick or whatever. But we were at a local restaurant,
Oh, the one that I didn't go to.
the one that Porky didn't go to. And while we're there, we see these little kids running around, right? And they weren't bothering me, right, at first.
At first.
They're running around, and I'm like, you know what, whatever. But the minute that they started running into the server, almost ran into, of course, every restaurant has one, right? But almost ran into the pregnant server that was carrying drinks.
Was she in lingerie?
No, she wasn't. So,
The reason for that.
yeah,
There's a
you
reason.
know, and then consistently almost ran into other servers, and then started hitting my chair.
Oh,
I'm thinking it's time to go, right? So then it was 2 ladies, and they're sitting there yelling at the kids, "Sit down, sit your ass down. Yeah, don't make me get up." And then proceed to order another beer and another shot. 3 beers later, 3 shots later, they're still sitting there.
Oh my God.
And then yelling at the kids because they continue to run into people. And then they order. This wasn't yelling at them and everybody staring at you was not code to order another shot. They ended with 5 shots and 3 beers, and the kids were still running around. Bro, at some point, I felt like I had my leg out, right? Because I'm watching the game. I had my leg out on the
waiting for
chair.
that trip
And they
opportunity.
kept hitting me. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to move my leg. And if they trip, that's on them. I'm sorry. But get your kids, get them under control, sit them down. If you're going to have a pet, keep it on a leash. I'm sorry, man. Like,
You animals.
if I were to take my kids, it don't matter how old or how young they are, they're not going to be running around like that. All I got to do is one time is say, sit down, and that's it.
And then in a restaurant, too, where anything could
Bro.
happen. I mean, you said they were running into the waitresses and
Yes.
stuff. It's like
And almost dropping drinks, bro. Like,
San
it
Antonio,
wasn't my drinks, you know.
man.
But you know what? It reminded me of that segment that we did that one time from, where was it, Georgia or whatever, that they put like a child tax.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
yeah.
honestly, at first I was like, that's so stupid. But now, I don't know, man. I think I'm all in for.
All in
I'm
favor?
all for that child tax now.
Aye.
So that's my quick shot.
Louis' quick shot. He ended. Ladies and gentlemen, anything else you guys want to add? Anything? I think we covered it.
Yep.
Well, playoffs start next week
Yep.
already. The playing games. Oh, there you go.
And just on time.
Perfect timing. Well, I don't got anything else to add, man. If not, that's it.
I think we're good.
Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for listening. Catch y'all later.